Hello, gamers and gamettes out there. I'm Mr. Mike, and this is Old Freaky Gamer doing a show. And this show is about the ASUS ROG Ally, which is coming out on June 13th, 2023. For you people in the future watching this from the past, I wanted to do a video on some stuff that I have pre-purchased for the ROG Ally. A bunch of little cool things, accessories, stuff like that. That I felt would be really cool with this device. So if you are interested in this gaming handheld, this Windows-based gaming handheld, which will play basically most of your PC games out there. You know, there's probably some PC games that will never play on there. You never know. But most, you know, it's the Steam Deck competitor, if you didn't know that already. And it has a lot of features. It's really a nice device. I already pre-ordered, like I said, mine. And when it comes out June the 13th, day before my birthday, by the way, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to do some videos on it, unboxing, stuff like that, installation, stuff like that, and a bunch of other things, you know, playing some games on it, try to play some games, you know, install them. That'll take a while. Hence why I'm going to do that mostly in video form. And we're going to go and basically I'm going to show you some stuff about it because I'm really excited about this device. I'm really, really excited. I should bring up my own website here. I should promote my website here. Over here at OldFreakyGamer.com, which is up and running. If this is where you found your video from, well, great on it. You already found it. But if not, go to OldFreakyGamer.com. It is my new website. It's all about gaming. It's all about gaming. I got my podcasts. I got my first podcast here as I've recorded this video. I got a bunch of videos on here. Very simple site. Very nice. Easy to use. Links, you know how to do links, right? But this is where I'm going to post this video and more videos. Also, of course, on my YouTube site, which Old Freaky Gamer at YouTube, which if you go here, this is where I post the videos. And also, when you're on YouTube at Old Freaky Gamer, maybe go and subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take up any of your time, money, anything. It's really fun. Like I said, it is a fun little site. So you can go here, you can go click subscribe. I'm going to do that myself. Can I subscribe to my own channel? Oh, I can subscribe to my own channel. That is weird. That shouldn't count. And as of this recording, I got like 1 subscriber, but yeah, oldfreakygamer.com, folks. So back to the ASUS ROG Ally. Now, like I said, Windows-based, Windows 11-based game playing little handheld. It looks like a Steam Deck. Looks like a Nintendo Switch in a way, except you know, it's all connected. And it has for the gaming controls. I don't know if you can see my little mouse up here. It's basically like Xbox. It's like Xbox controls. Now, note they designed this very specifically, I can tell, to emulate like the Xbox control scheme a bit, because don't forget, look who's helping promote them. Game Pass. That's one of those things that Microsoft is doing. Of course, Windows 11 also, but they're really promoting Game Pass because don't forget, this is a Windows 11 gaming computer in a handheld, and you'll be able to play all your Game Pass games on this. All your PC Game Pass games, I should say. Maybe in the future we'll be able to play our console Game Pass games on there. But right now it's just, you know, the Game Pass games that you can get on PC Game Pass. Plus a bunch of others. You can download Steam, of course, because it's Windows. You can play all your Steam games on here. You can download the Epic Game Store, the Nvidia Store, all the other gaming stores, GOG, stuff like that, anything. And of course, you can use Microsoft Word if you're really crazy and you want to go and play some Microsoft Word on your ROG Ally. You could do that as well. And Solitaire. They do have Microsoft Solitaire in the Windows Store, so you could actually do that as well. And I noticed my camera went out again. It's been doing that, folks. let me reboot this camera sometimes. I don't know why it's doing it. I think it's because of bandwidth issues. I got everything connected on one device, and sometimes it works a little weird. So give me 1 second. All I have to do is deactivate it and activate, and there we go. We're back at it. I'm hoping my other camera works. We'll figure that out in a second because that's the camera I really want to do. But like I said, I'm really excited. This version that I'm getting is the Z1 Extreme, AMD Ryzen Z1 Extreme. It's 16 gigabytes of memory, 512 gigabyte storage, mind you. Now, remember that. They also have a secondary one coming out later that's a little less powerful, but it still has the same amount of storage and RAM in it, but it's a little less powerful. I'm surprised I thought this was supposed to be 256. They must have bumped it up. But I would just get the extreme version because you're getting more power from the Ryzen chipset and stuff. You're going to have that extra power boost. It's going to be great. Now, note, like everybody says, oh, why would I want to get this portable computer? And if you already heard, well, it's only going to run like 2 hours or so, or give or take, depending on what you're using it for. If you're doing Microsoft Word, it might run a bunch of hours. If you're doing like gaming, like you're playing Cyberpunk 2077 on this, or I'm playing Yakuza and stuff, you might get a couple hours on it. For me, already I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have this thing plugged in mostly, because I'm just going to be out right outside. If that's something that's going to bother you, then I wouldn't get this or the Steam Deck because they're all going to do the same thing. Just letting you know, they're all going to do the same thing when it comes to playing games and stuff on the system. So, I don't know. They've been doing a lot of videos. They got some awards. A lot of influencers already got their hands on this thing. But I think what I've been watching and what I've been studying, this ASUS ROG Ally has a lot of stuff going for it. It has its own like over-the-top software that combines. It's called Armory Crate. It combines all your game library into this thing where you can select, like, if your game is on the Steam, and you click on your game in the ASUS Armory Crate, it'll take you to the Steam. It'll open up Steam, it'll play the game, and it'll load the game from Steam. If it's on Game Pass, it'll load the game on Game Pass, and so on and so on. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty interesting thing. You don't have to use it like this. This is just something like they're doing to try to simplify things for you as a gamer. And like I said, it has a powerful screen. It's got a 1080p 60 frames per second screen. Let me go back here. Of course, it has an AMD Ryzen chip. You can look at all this at the ASUS store. If you go to rog.asus.com and you go into the gaming handheld section, and yeah, as you can see a little capture thing they did here. Somebody playing it, and they're playing High on Life. Looks pretty good, and it looks like it'll feel pretty good. They got some accessories here. Let's see here. I'm trying to see specs, design, display. Where's your specs? I thought they had the specs on here. Well, display. Let's go to the display. So the display is 1080p, 120 hertz refresh. Excuse me, folks. I thought it was 60. It's 120 hertz rate, 7 millisecond response time. It's got amazing colors. You can play this outside. So if you got the sun coming down, you will be able to see the screen. Unlike, other handhelds like the Switch. I go outside with the Switch. I can't see shit. Now that I got a porch deck with awning over it, maybe it's a lot easier to do that. But if I want to go outside in the backyard, I can play this in the backyard just sitting there in a chair. You can't do that with a Switch and a lot of stuff because of the glare and the sun and stuff. But this screen goes up to, what was it? What did they say on the nits? It was like 500 nits. That is pretty cool. Yeah, 500 nits. There we go, 500 nits. And uses Gorilla Glass. And you see a guy playing outside. As you can see here, the Corning glass, reflective. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to get into everything. Let's just say I just wanted to show you this a bit. And hopefully if I can get on to this separate camera here, I want to show you the accessories that I have purchased that you might be interested in. Now, note, I purchased these before the ASUS ROG Ally has come out yet, in preparation for it on the 13th. So I did like I said, I did my homework, and you know, I wanted certain things out of this device. I wanted to do a bunch of certain things with this device. Mainly, I wanted to do with this device was I wanted to upgrade its storage. Now, 512 gigabytes is okay. You can hold a few games on that. But PC games are large, right? We all know that. PC games are beefy. They're beefy. So I wanted a bigger storage space. Now, note, the best thing about this, and you can do it with the Steam Deck too, but it's a little harder and a little bit more iffy with the Steam Deck. But with the ASUS ROG Ally, it is very easy and very, what they say, simple to open up the back of the ASUS ROG Ally and upgrade your drive storage, your hard drive or solid state drive, or should I say M.2 drive in the ASUS ROG Ally, so you can increase the storage capacity of it. Plus, it has a micro SD card slot in it as well, and it handles like a new micro SD card standard. It handles the, which I should go to the tech specs so I can make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing here. Let's see here, storage. Let's go to the storage. Did they not show the storage here? Where's your storage? I just want to show the storage. Okay, it uses, you know, it has a micro SD card slot, and it handles a new standard. It handles the UHS 2 standard, which I guess is a much, much faster micro SD card. Not many people make it, because I looked, I searched. But you can use a regular micro SD card. Just make sure it's super fast. Faster the better. And you can pop one of those in. So if I wanted to get a terabyte micro SD card, I can pop that in and get 1 terabyte of storage on top of it, and it'll run the games just like a Steam Deck, very easily, very notably really good on that. But what I wanted to really do is upgrade my M.2 slot. So why don't we go here? Let's see if this works. Is this working? Yes, it is. I'm surprised because sometimes it doesn't work. So I'm gonna, before I get into, well, yeah, I can get into this first. So like I said, I wanted to get more storage out of this device. So what I did, and I know it'll probably be harder to see if I didn't do that, because I do got the bright light here shining up, but I could just go like this too. I purchased a Seabrent Rocket Q4 high performance PCI Express 4.0 M.2 2230 SSD, because that's what the ASUS ROG Ally accepts, is the M.2 PCI Express for 2230 M.2 drive. So if you want to upgrade this, make sure you're getting the right M.2 drive for it. I got a 2 terabyte one. A lot of people were only going with the 1 terabyte ones because the 2 terabyte ones are extremely expensive. I think this was like $270 on Amazon or something, give or take. But because I know I'm going to be putting a lot of games and stuff on it, and emulator stuff as well, because, of course, got to put the emulation games on there. Having that bunch of storage, plus don't forget, you're using Windows with this device. So Windows is going to take a good 30 gigabyte chunk of your hard drive space. Maybe more, I don't know. Maybe 40. I forgot how much Windows takes nowadays. But, yeah, you're going to want a little bit more than 512 gigabytes of storage on your device. So popping in this 2 terabyte, because this is the largest I've seen out there. They don't make 3 or 4 terabyte drives yet. I'm hoping in the future people will start making, you know, larger solid state drives. Like, I got a regular M.2 drive in my computer, and it only goes up to 2. I think I only got the terabyte, but they started coming out with 2 terabytes. I don't know why these things aren't at 10 terabytes already or not, and why is it so expensive. I could probably understand why it's so expensive, but, you know, the kid like brain in me wants it to be cheaper and wants a larger drive because solid state drives and media is the thing nowadays. So, and if we're storing all our digital media and goods on these things, you probably want them bigger. Especially when they keep saying, "Oh, the regular hard drives are dying." Okay, regular spinning disk drives are dying. We'll see. But I wanted to future-proof this for a while, so I wanted 2 terabytes of storage in this. And if I need more space, come on. If I need another, I can always pop in another terabyte with a micro SD card down the line. And if I really wanted to go crazy, I bet you I could hot swap using the USB-C off of it and hot swap to like a external drive or something if I wanted to get like an external hard drive or something, and then you can pop in as much storage as you want because it's gonna all go on an external drive. So, but I purchased this. It's really cool. I could open this up for you if I can. I don't like doing it because then I rip the beautiful little box, and I want to put the other one in this box. So it was bad on me for not pulling this out ahead of time, but let's see here. Can I pull it out? What I like about the Sabrent drive and the Sabrent, if I'm saying it right, Sabrent on the website, on their website and Amazon's website, they updated it stating that this drive is fully ROG Ally compatible. So it's actually works in the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck. But they also put the ROG Ally that is compatible with it. So they made sure to let people know that. And it comes in this nice little case here. It's got this little like a little makeup case kind of thing, like a little, I've got jewelry in here. I got some cool jewelry. So here's my jewelry. It's this nice little, if you can see it properly, my M.2 drive here. I know it's hard getting all the lights, but yeah, I got this nice little 2 terabyte M.2 drive. Isn't it beautiful? It's so beautiful. Okay, off of that now. Let's go to the other accessories because I don't want to make this video too long for everybody, but definitely wanted to get a larger drive in this machine. So of course I went with this 2 terabyte one. If you want to go with a 1 terabyte, go right ahead, but why not just opt to spend a little bit more money and get a 2 terabyte, and then you'll be really right as rain. You'll be happy that you did. Or get a micro SD card and pop it in there. What can I tell you, Also, got a bag of tools. Now, surprisingly, I never had a sponger kit before. I never had a sponger repair kit before for devices like this. So I'm like, why don't I have this? Why don't I got the little sponger here so I can open up the cases easier on computers and electronics, and I got little screwdrivers and specialty bits and stuff in here so I can actually go and open up, whatever little micro device I might need to open up. And the bits on the back of the ASUS ROG Ally are small and stuff like that. And I do have a lot of PC toolkits, but I don't have anything like this. I don't have any of these awesome tools, these spongers, this nice little plastic pick that looks like a guitar pick. But something that I really should have had in the past, but now I have it, so I don't have to worry. These are cheap. I think I got this for $14 or something on Amazon. Now, note, I got 100% of my, no, 99% of my accessories here from Amazon. So I'm not promoting Amazon at all. You can probably buy these at your electronics store, Best Buy, Newegg.com, stuff like that. I just purchased it from Amazon because I'm an Amazon Prime member and I get free shipping and a bunch of other stuff. So bought this kit to open up the ASUS ROG Ally. And at the time, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know if I was going to flash Windows and the operating system and everything from the ASUS ROG Ally because I didn't know how easy and well it is to swap the operating system from the old drive to the new drive, clone it. And then I heard that we should be able to just download Windows to the new drive. So on the day of release, when I find out what I can really do with it, which we'll all find out together, I also purchased the M.2 enclosure, SSD enclosure, just in case if I have to pop in this 2 terabyte into here and do all that stuff. But what I'm hearing and what I saw a video on was that I should be able to just download Windows, pop in a new drive, start it up, hook it up to a USB flash drive with Windows 11 on it, installation on it, and just install it regularly. And it'll start it up, it'll accept it. Like I always say, make sure you have it registered, your copy of Windows, because you never know. Maybe they'll say, oh, I don't know if it comes with a software, like a Windows 11 key or anything like that. It might. I would think it would. And I'm going to take every little advantage of, and I'll show that in my video as well when I do the opening of the device and I actually put in the new drive and I put Windows on there and stuff. I'll do a step-by-step on how you guys can do that when the device comes out. And when I'm able to do that, I'll show you how to do that. But I purchased this just in case if I need to swap stuff. It's better to install Windows, a fresh copy of Windows on a device, because then you're not just only starting from scratch, but it'll recognize the whole 2 terabyte drive, and it won't just think it's a 512 and then you're adding storage onto it. You want it to be a full drive. You don't want to allocate extra drives on it. You don't want to have it, well, it's still one drive, but because it only sees the 512 that it originally had, and then you're going to allocate the rest of it, it's not going to be on that one drive. And it gets a little messy and stuff. And if you're not too super familiar with Windows and doing all that stuff, maybe you just want to do it the easier way, which I'm going to try to do for everybody on launch when it comes out. But I bought myself it's a Ugreen M.2 NVMe SSD enclosure. It supports most M.2 drives out there, so that's why I bought it, because if I want to pop in a different M.2 drive, like something from my regular PC or something down the road for swapping and stuff, this would be handy for that. And not all M.2 drive enclosures are the same, so you got to make sure it is compatible with your M.2 drive, because there's a few different types of M.2 drives out there, which I didn't know that until I looked it up. So I bought that. That's one of my other little goodies. Also for doing stuff, because I'm going to be connecting other devices to it, like a USB keyboard and mouse, which I have over here, and a thumb drive. I bought a USB C to USB 3 hub, so I can plug it into the ROG Ally, use it as a regular computer, because that's what you can do, because it's a regular computer, folks, this ASUS ROG Ally, and it's a Windows 11 computer, so I'm going to plug in my keyboard mouse so I can do the whole Windows thing and installation and make it a lot easier instead of trying to do it on a little screen. Even though it is a touch screen, it's probably going to be a lot harder to do than type it on a keyboard and use the mouse and stuff. So I bought this for the accessories, and plus to install Windows on the device a lot easier, because I'm going to take it from a flash drive. So this is a Selly USB hub 5-in-1, and it looks pretty cool. It was cheap on Amazon, of course, and it is going to be something I need greatly for this whole upgrading kit for my thing. Now, note, I also bought. Now, this is something that you can go with or you can't go with. And note, I don't know if this will work yet, but I did buy it because it was cheap on Amazon, yes. But I purchased myself a special little USB-C hub where it has HDMI 2 out, USB-C out, and or USB-C in, out, whatever, and USB 3, I think, or 3.1 drive. I forgot what it was. It's like a 3.1. Does it say on here, or is this just a thank you note? This is just the, yeah, USB 3.1. Okay, USB 3.1. So this is a hub, and what I want to use this hub for with the ASUS ROG Ally to do capturing. So if I want to play a game or capture something from my ASUS ROG Ally, and I want to put it up here on the screen here for you guys to see, I want to have an HDMI 2 port on this. So if I'm playing like a PC game, like if I didn't want to use my big giant PC and I wanted to just use that, or if I wanted to play it on somebody's TV or my TV or something else, I can use this as a hub from the ASUS ROG Ally, and it's supposedly the signal is going to come out. I can plug in the USB-C charger here to charge up the ASUS ROG Ally while I'm doing it. And I can always plug in like a thumb drive for something else, you know, storage, saves, whatever. But like I said, I don't know if this is going to 100% work. It should in theory, because ASUS does sell their own plug-in ASUS ROG Ally or Ally. They call it the ROG Ally plug. Let me see here. Let's go back. Let's get off of this. Let's go back into here. Let's go to the accessories, because let's see here. Where's the accessories? I could show you this. So it's a ROG gaming charger dock. So this is what basically this is. I know you can't see it, but here on this one, this is what this is basically, except this one just plugs in to an outlet, and then it has the USB 2 on here, or HDMI 2 out. It has the USB 3.0, I think it says on there, and it has, you know, of course, the little USB-C on there for the plug into your ASUS ROG Ally. This should do the same thing, except I'm going to be plugging the power port into this. And this is a hell of a lot cheaper than this, because you know what they want for the ROG gaming charger dock? They want like $80 for it. They want like $70, $80. And because it's all going through Best Buy, well, I think they have this elsewhere, but on Best Buy, it was like $70, $80. And I'm like, I'm not spending $70, $80 on a little plug that transfers data and you know, electric through this. It should be a lot cheaper. This, and I'll go back to mine. Let's go back to my screen here again. I know I'm flipping. This is the first time I've been doing it. So this one was like $16.99. Really cheap. Really cheap. They even threw in an extra like USB-C to USB 3.1 hub to it, which I thought was pretty cool of them. And they got like a 3-year warranty on it. It's also could be used on other stuff like Chromebooks and whatnot. And I could use this like on my smartphone. If I want to plug my smartphone in and show it on a TV or something, I could do that. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to try it with the ROG Ally. I'm going to see if this works. I'm hoping it does. Because what other technology could be in their charger dock, you know? And this is supposed to do the same thing. Like you plug in it, your electrical USB-C in there. It's supposed to charge up your Chromebook, MacBook, whatever. You can charge your phone, and you can take out data out of it. So we'll see. We'll see if this works. And when I do the video of the ASUS ROG Ally, when I get it, I will also hook this up. We will see if this works. And if it works, then great. If not, I can always return it if I really don't want it. And I can always purchase the very expensive $70 version of it. But we'll find out. But I bought it anyways because, like I said, it was like $16.99 on Amazon. You know, you don't have to go any more expensive than that for this kind of stuff. Now, like I said, like with the USB hub, I had to get, which I'm surprised I didn't have. I kind of have, but I don't. And I didn't want to hook up more batteries and stuff and wireless stuff to it. But I don't have a USB keyboard and mouse. I don't have a USB keyboard and mouse. And I'm like, that stuff could come really in handy for not just this device, but if I wanted to, I don't know, upgrade my PC, and I didn't want to plug in a, because sometimes things don't work, like your wireless stuff, if you're redoing a PC. So I said, I'm probably going to need this anyway. So I purchased this also on Amazon, and it came a little damaged, but nothing was damaged in the box, even though the box is a little denty, but the Logitech, excuse me, I'm overshooting myself here, folks. So excited, that's why. I purchased this Logitech MK120 USB keyboard and mouse, which they're both USB devices, because why not? For the computer, if I needed something for a backup, if something went wrong with my other keyboard and stuff, even though I do got a backup keyboard, wireless keyboard in my closet and stuff, but this would be great for not only the ASUS ROG Ally to do the stuff on that, but you never know when you might need one. So I purchased this. This was like, what, 14, 20 bucks, 14 bucks? I should have kept the prices, but let's just say it's cheap. It was really cheap on Amazon, and I knew I was going to need this keyboard and mouse for doing data entry, especially installing Windows. You need to do a lot of data entry stuff, set up stuff, passwords, this, that. Going to do a lot of clicky with the mouse. You're going to do a lot of entering in your name and data and stuff. So I wanted to get this USB keyboard and mouse. So I did, because that is something you're going to know. And then you're probably thinking to yourself, wait, this is supposed to be a handheld gaming device. Why do you need to do all this stuff? You don't do this with a Switch or a Steam Deck but this is a Windows-based device. So just saying, it's a Windows-based device. So and especially if you're going to upgrade your M.2 drive and stuff, you're going to want to be able to run it. And it's a computer. So you can plug everything in just like a computer. So question solved? I hope so. Now, something I did buy officially was, and this was like 40 bucks. Not cheap. I'm not saying any of this stuff is cheap. Gaming isn't cheap, folks, especially if you want the official stuff. So this is the official ROG Ally travel case, which, of course, is out now. Same with the plug and stuff like that, accessory. This is out ahead of time for the ASUS ROG Ally. And it's a nice little carrying case. I'll bring it out right now. I'm going to unbox it for you guys right here and then. I bought it because, of course, I want to protect my baby. I'm protecting my $700. Now, no, the ASUS ROG Ally is $700. And the lesser version is going to be $100 less, but still, why would you get the lesser version with the lesser speed and performance when you can get with the extra $100 gives you a bunch more performance and speed? I think I would go with that. But you want to protect your baby. And I like to protect my equipment, my gaming equipment or computer equipment. So I purchased this. It looks really cool. It has the Republic of Gamers logo going around it. It's a really nice case. It's got the logo on there, as you can see, the Republic of Gamers logo. And zipping it open, because this is how big the device is going to be, you got your nice little thing in here. It's got a little In Search of Incredible booklet, which is a warranty card. That's a thick booklet. I don't know why they just didn't give me one slip of paper with a QR code on it. ASUS, we're living in the future. You could have just gave us a piece of paper with a QR code on it and could have saved some trees. Don't know why you didn't want to save some trees with this, but oh well. But this case is designed for the ASUS ROG Ally. You could probably use a generic third-party case, but with this case, if you can see, it actually has the thumbstick slots here to protect your thumbsticks and all that. And it also has a little pouch on the other side, so you can, and you can take it out too. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can take it out, but it's got a little pouch so you can put in like extra memory cards or whatever on the top. I think that's pretty cool. And it's really nice. Like I said, it's like 40 bucks. So, and let me see here. 40 bucks? Let's see. Trying to go back to, I should just go to Best Buy. Why not? Why don't I go to Best Buy? Let's see here. Best Buy. I'm doing this in real time, folks, so excuse me on this. There we go, Asus ROG Ally case. Let's see if I'm correct on that. Yeah, $39.99 at Best Buy. And for the Asus ROG 65-watt charger dock, the one that I was showing you, that's $64.99. I thought it was $80. It's $64.99. Still very expensive compared to, I think, the $14 or $20 I spent on this thing. $64.99, $20.40. And hopefully it does the same thing, except without the plug, but it's going to come with a plug and all that. But that's another thing. You need at least a charger that can charge at least 65 watts. This can handle, what it said, over 100 and something watts going through this. So you got to make sure that the device that you're going to be plugging your electronics and charging through can handle the wattage. This is supposedly can handle that kind of wattage going through to charge the ROG Ally. So you want to make sure of that as well, and not purchase something that's less than what it could charge your device on. This, I think, can go up to 100 watts of power, which is well more than enough that I need, but still really good. So, like I said, I should put this in too. So like I said, I got a bunch of these accessories here, these non-official and one official accessory. And, you know, sure, I'm spending a little bit of money here, but I think it's going to be worth it because, like I said, when I'm doing this unboxing video and I can't bring the keyboard and stuff, and it's going to look it's not going to make it. But I'm doing this for me, and I'm also doing it for all of you out there. So if you do decide, or if you're holding off and you're waiting to decide, how am I going to, do I really want to buy the Asus ROG Ally? Do I want to purchase these accessories? Do I want to purchase all of, any of this stuff? Do I want to upgrade the drive in my Asus ROG Ally? That's another big question. Do you think you're capable of upgrading your Asus ROG Ally if you wanted to? If you just didn't want to pop in a micro SD card and you wanted like 2 terabytes like I do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to help you guys through it because that's what I do here on OldFreakyGamer.com, because I'm a gamer. I want you all to have fun gaming. We want to all have fun gaming together. So this showing you off the accessories and stuff ahead of time is what I'm getting. You can look on Amazon. You can find some stuff yourself that you might want. I'd suggest definitely getting the official Asus ROG Ally case because why not? It looks cool. It'll protect it, even in the rain, I think. And, yeah, that's all I got, folks. So it's coming out June 13th of this year of 2023. I like to put in the whole thing just in case if people are watching this in the far, far future. And like I said, I am going to have the whole enchilada. I'm going to do the unboxing of the Asus ROG Ally. I'm going to do the setup of it. I'm going to set it up first before I install this and all that. I want to set up first, install everything, start it up, see what it can do. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'll take out the chip. I'll show you guys the undoing of everything and popping in the new drive and stuff. And then I'll install Windows, and you'll see me install Windows, and we'll do this together. And hopefully everything works out. And hopefully I can capture it and stuff. It's going to be a process, but this is why I'm doing it not on a stream, and I'm only doing it on a video. But I'm really hoping that it goes really good. And actually, I'm looking at here, unboxing and play. Yes, I have a live show of unboxing and play. Yes, but I'm also going to have, I should put another video here stating that I'm going to do a setup. Unless if I do try to do it all live, it's going to be a mess because I have it right here in my schedule. Let me go back to to the good monitor here. I'm on my website. I'm just looking at my old schedule. I actually have it on a live show for unboxing and play. So maybe I'll try to do it live. I have it here scheduled for live, so maybe that's what's gonna happen, folks. And then I'll try to do a video after the fact, because doing the live video show, it's gonna be kind of weird, because when I'm installing Windows and games and stuff, that takes a while. So you're not gonna want to watch that. So I'll probably just do the unboxing and the play with that, and then I'll do another video on me installing the hard drive, all that stuff, or the hard drive, the SSD, the M.2 drive. There we go, the M.2 drive, and installing Windows and stuff on a separate video, because that would just be too much. That would be too much, and that would be a little long time, I bet you. I bet you. Plus, I got to enter in sensitive information, and I want to make sure that it's all correct. So, yeah. But all this is going to be here at OldFreakyGamer.com. This is my website. It's a nice little shitty-ish website that I created, because it's not really shitty. It's really good. It's on Blogger, but you could just go to www. You don't even have to say, I don't even have to say www. You just go to OldFreakyGamer.com. I'm going to have all this stuff on here hosted. I'm going to be streaming this on Twitch, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stick with Twitch. I'm not doing any advertisements or anything, but I'm going to go on Twitch and stream this as I'm doing it. I actually have the Twitch thing here, so you could just click on it and you could go right to my Twitch page right then and there. And yeah. I think that's it, folks. If you guys got any comments or questions for me, anything at all, please feel free to email me at oldfreakygamer.com. That is oldfreakygamer.com. Or that's where you go to the website. Sorry. You go to oldfreakygamer@gmail.com. There we go. And you can go to my website and find it out, because it has it right here. It has my email right here. So if you want to click on that, should take you to the email. Mine's not set up with the email, but it has my email on here. I'm telling you, it has my email on here. I just don't have my email program set up to click and view my email. But really, it's really good. It's really cool. And yeah, give me your comments and questions. If you got any comments or questions for the ROG Ally, stuff like that, I would really love that. I would really love to answer anything that you guys might be wanting to know. You want to know the performance on it, how I'm liking it so far. I'm going to speak all that stuff, but I'm also going to show it off even more. So I hope this video helps a little bit. I hope you get an idea of what I am doing, what I'm planning on doing for my ASUS ROG Ally setup here, for this little bit of stuff that I have down here, which I'll go back to this display. This is what I decided to get. You could get whatever you want. You could decide, but after doing my research, I found out that all this stuff, all this extra accessories and equipment will come in handy. Because remember, this is a gaming PC and a handheld. This is a handheld Windows 11 based gaming PC in your hand. I think it's pretty cool. I cannot wait. And that is going to be it, folks. So this is Mr. Mike signing out of OldFreakyGamer.com. A video on the ASUS ROG Ally. Gear to Play, as this is called. Saying, game on, game hard, world conquest. I'm pushing this gaming button, and this show is now game over. So everybody, peace and prosperity. And bye-bye.